Unfucking believable. Absolutely outrageous. Yes, you read the title right. I spent that long just for one single car. It's not because I'm broke or anything. No, 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 no. I have a lot of money right now, more than I could ever really need in GTA, so pretty much done with grinding. But the thing is, because Rockstar decided to make that genius move of removing like 200 cars from the in-game websites, so now it's just down to luck whether you can get them or not. Of course, they also removed a few cars you can just steal on the street, which is no big deal because you could just steal them from the street. But they also removed a lot of cars that you can only buy, with Seminole Frontier being one of those. And obviously, the only way you can get those cars is to either wait for the rotation for the LS car meet or Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, but I didn't want to wait because God knows how long that's gonna be. And I'm actually gonna check the rotation each week because, yeah, it refreshes each week, and see when the Seminole Frontier finally hits the lineup. And I'm willing to bet that it's gonna be somewhere in February or March or God knows when, because the rotation is only once a week, so that means fresh cars 50 times a year, so no, I didn't want to wait that long. But obviously, of course, I already spent 100 hours, or nearly, getting that car via the auto shop customers. And I kept telling Joseph that, oh hey, we're seeing different cars now, maybe it's finally time for Seminole soon. But it's complete RNG as to when the car appears, because the car that appears is RNG to begin with. And there's a plenty of cars that appear. I can name some of from the top of my mind because I've been doing this for so long. You have like Tempesta, Thrax, Tauros, Hermes, Futo, Surano, Rebel GTS. What else? Dynasty, Fagaloa, Primo Custom, Comet. You know, all that crap. I had to go through, and some even multiple times. Oh yeah, and then GP1 just recently, Nebula Turbo. But then, it finally happened. And I know that it's been like 100 hours because not long after I hit 9k hours on GTA, nice milestone by the way, that I started hunting for the Seminole Frontier. And I went through the DMs with Joseph and I wrote to him on 23rd of October that I've gone through like 30 plus cars now, the Seminole Frontier still hasn't appeared, so that's well over 100 cars that I've gone through. Just waiting, because you can't influence the RNG in any way. You just have to spend time in free mode until Santa finally gives you this SMS, oh hey, by the way, there's a customer, get your ass over here. And that's what I did every time, and only to be hit with the disappointment. But no more. I'm finally free from this ridiculous grind. And there's hardly anything you can do, except if you have friends that have the car you're after, and then it becomes a lot easier, but otherwise you have to grind like I did, or just play casually in free mode in hopes of the car finally appearing. But you know, that's slow, because if you don't play a lot, then you have a smaller chance of getting that customer to begin with. You have to spend a lot of time in GTA. And lastly, I didn't actually want this car, but I just want to do test laps with it, so for that you need a custom. And I already got the Bifta from Retro, which is a car that doesn't appear in the auto shop, just like the Kalahari, which I will buy from Joseph later. So there you go. Pretty much done with grinding of any kind. 116 million credits, so yeah. Now we're finally cozy.